So the players already on court for the next final, which is women's singles. The left-handed Sayaka Sato of Japan against the number 5 seed Hyun of Korea. Seven years ago, Sayaka Sato became the first player from Japan to contest a Super Series women's singles final. There have been 7 different players from Japan since then to have contested a women's singles final at Super Series level, but this is only her 2nd final herself, Sato. Beset with so many injury problems over the years, it is absolutely wonderful to see her back at this very, very elite level. 7 years ago in the final, she lost to Saina Nehwal in 3 thrilling games. She's 17 in the world ranking at the moment, the 26-year-old from Miyagi in Tohoku region of Honshu. Has been as high as 12, as you saw, and she has beaten 2-seeded players and has been pushed the full distance on 3 occasions, the last 3 matches. First round victory over the number 7 seed, Hebing Jiao, and then in the quarterfinal against the number 3 seed, Akane Yamaguchi, her teammate. And yesterday against Jindapon, she was a game and 6-11 down, but came back to win in an hour and 19 minutes. So Hyun, the number 5 seed, will, I believe, go back to number 2 on the world ranking, whether she wins or loses today's final. Currently number 5, as you can see. And she was a semi-finalist here back in 2012. But this is her first final at this event. It's been almost 2 years since she last won a Super Series title, but this is her 8th Super Series final in total. Now, in the quarterfinal, she beat Chen Xiaoxin, who in the very first round had beaten the reigning world and Olympic champion, Carolina Marin. As you can see, she hasn't played against any other seeded players. Semi-final yesterday, 3 games against Chang Bei-wen. For Hyun, well, it is 22 years since a player from her country last contested the women's singles final here at the Indonesian Open. And if you're a Japanese fan, that's a little ominous, because this is the 14th meeting between the 2 players. And of the previous 13, Hyun has won 12 of them, including the last 6. Well, the last time they met, it was an hour and 24 minutes for 3-game victory for Hyun. That was in the quarterfinal of last year's Asian Championships in Wuhan. So Pinder Sabharwal of India is our umpire for this one. Philip Chi from US of A is our service judge.
Oh, testing. Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Sung Jae-yun, Korea. And on my left, Sayaka Sato, Japan. Sung Jae-yun to serve, love all, play.
So Hyun getting this women's singles final underway. She's had an incredibly consistent year so far. As Hyun.
Service over, 1 love.
Played all 5 Super Series tournaments and been in at least the semi-final of all of them.
Love.
Well, it was a most peculiar semi-final that Sung Ji-hyun played yesterday against Jang Bae-wen, dropping the second game 21-8, and then won the third convincingly.
Yeah, both semi-finals were dramatic
Love.
with injuries to...
Yeah.
Small injuries to Jang Bae-wen and cramp. The side of Nichon Jindapong against SATO.
Four. Love.
Oh, that's a super shot.
Yeah, we saw Jindapong also target that backhand side a number of times yesterday from her own forehand, mostly with smashes, but we know that Sung Ji-hyun has the slice drop as one of her favorite shots. Looking faster on court here in the beginning, Sayaka Sato, compared to Sung Ji-hyun.
Yeah, I always think Sung Ji-hyun looks as if she hasn't warmed up properly. I know she must have done, but she just has that look about her so often at the start of matches.
Yes, she does. Probably also a bit of nerves, but I mean that should also go for Sato.
Yeah.
And it seems like she started out as if she's gonna make the most of this opportunity that she's created for herself here.
Stop is over. 2-6. Three, 6. Play.
Oh, she's a very athletic player, is Sayaka Sato.
7-3.
Oh, you were saying in the men's singles team, good conditioning of all the Japanese players, and that applies to the women's singles players as well. All disciplines.
All disciplines. I saw a little bit of a quarterfinal against Akane Yamaguchi, and she played extremely fast there.
3.
Did Sayaka Sato.
Nine, 3. Play.
Oh, yes. That's lovely play. Here's an interesting stat, Steen. In the 35-year history prior to this year of the Indonesian Open, no left-hander has ever won the women's singles title.
I was thinking about it earlier on in the game, and then I thought, nah, Marin won the World Championships, so there's probably some others that has won the women's singles, perhaps Wang Xin or one of those Chinese players there.
No.
Nope.
And of course, no player from Japan has ever won the women's singles title here. Won the women's doubles and the men's singles.
Good shot.
Yeah, very good shot.
Again, this cross from Korean forehand side to the Japanese backhand side. Good thing for SATO would be if she could cross back once in a while, then she would create problems for Sung Ji-hyun, I'm sure.
Well, there was a little look there from Sung Ji-hyun, perhaps considering whether she was going to challenge or not, but it's now far too late. Oh, what a start from Sayaka Sato. 5-point advantage at the mid-game interval. Yeah, clearly wide. Santoso, Sung Ji-hyun's coach. Japan actually had a finalist in the women's singles in the very first Indonesian Open back in 1982.
11-6.
Sumiko Kitada. You remember her? She was manager of the Japanese teams at the Thomas and Uber Cup of 2014. What do you think Sung Ji-hyun's got to do here, Steen, to turn this around?
11.
I think, yeah, she's on the right track, definitely. She's playing at a faster pace now. That's gone long. Normally, she wouldn't really benefit from the conditions that have been here this week, but she's managed to do well, and normally she's a very precise player. So if she can get her shots to the baseline of Sayaka Sato in and put pressure on her there and look for opportunities to play downwards. I mean, you've got to play downwards still, no doubt about it. Excellent.
Yeah, it's well played.
And in my opinion, the backhand side of Sayaka Sato is a little bit vulnerable. Nothing terribly dangerous happens from the backhand side.
Deep, you mean?
Flat
Yeah,
And no,
okay.
it's especially deep, but she's very good at coming around to the round ahead shots.
Right.
But if you put pressure on her, I feel that she has a little bit bigger arm swing than some of the players we see. For instance, Nichon Jindapon that she played yesterday. Very, very short backswing and so on. Sato needs a bit more. That one is efficient.
It's going wide. Oof, taking it. Oh, that's a super shot.
But this is a type of rally that we haven't seen all tournament in women's singles. Good shot.
What a rally. My goodness me, probably the longest rally of the match so far as well.
Excellent shot quality from Sayaka Sato in this rally.
And there was a couple of clears to the round the head position of Sato, which was exactly what you've been talking about.
Yeah, and even better if she can, if Sung can get her to play the backhand. To do that, she would have to attack a little bit to the forehand side first, and then play long to the backhand side. Drop shots or attacking shots to the forehand side, just to move her to the left side there, and then exploit the open area in the backhand corner. But this can be a whole different match from what I've expected.
Oh, that's perfect. Precision.
Service over. 10, 12. Play.
Well played, well played.
Service over. 13, 10. Play. Fourteen, 10. Play.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah. It was going to land well then. Sato only deciding to play it. It's far too late.
11, 14.
It's a delightful cross-court defensive shot, though.
Wrong.
Well wrong.
Service over. 15, 11.
little unprecise clear from Song Ji-hyun and immediately punished by Sato. Excellent play.
11.
Yeah, and that good start right at the start of the match. She's been able to keep that sort of lead all the way through.
Yeah, even though Song Ji-hyun was trying to claw back. I mean, scoring consecutive points, many consecutive points, isn't that easy. And eventually, you are going to make a mistake. You are going to have a little lapse of concentration and so on.
Missed it.
Yeah, she earned that one.
Yeah.
Sato earned that one with her retrieval on the drop shot. Song definitely felt
11.
she had to go close to the line to win it.
Play.
Oh, it's just wide by a whisker.
Service over. 12-17.
Yeah, good call, line judge. It's a sidelining question, not the back line there.
Yes, please.
Doesn't actually have the best of records in Super Series tournament finals, Sung Ji-hyun, which sounds awfully harsh because there's been so many good players that she's come up against. The only two Super Series titles she's won have both been on home soil. 2013 Korea, and then a couple of years ago as well in her home country.
Yeah, normally the hall in Korea is playing a little bit slow, which benefits the playing style, the sort of natural playing style of Song Ji-hyun, which is more patient, build up the attack and so on.
17.
And then also, I mean, she's been to a number of finals, but she hasn't been as good compared to the other players as she is right now, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So she has, in other words, been the underdog and lost as the underdog.
Yes. It's a terrible decision.
And there's no way that would have been in yesterday.
No.
So the game has totally changed. I mean, both these players are capable of playing it. I think they actually prefer these circumstances here. But anyway, they've taken themselves to the final with a whole lot of side drift, and suddenly it's gone.
Yeah. And lengthways drift, which I don't think is...
It's not that significant either.
No.
No. Shot clear from Song Ji-hyun.
Yeah. Well, played herself into trouble there, Sung Ji-hyun. And Sato is
13.
just too quick to be deceived by that. Look at that defense. From forehand side, switching and having to go to the backhand side, and she's ready for it.
And we discussed this with the Korean players, that they're mentally that they might be a little bit exhausted after winning that World Championship for mixed team in Stearman Cup. I'm wondering whether first game loss could mean a match loss for Song Ji-hyun, that she isn't able to bounce back. Also, we saw yesterday that she totally lost concentration or focus against Jang Bae-wen after dominating the first game.
Yeah. Oh, that's delightful. What an excellent opening game by the left-handed Sayaka Sato. 21-13. 22 minutes. And the beaten finalist from 7 years ago, is off to the perfect start here in today's final. Park Jubong and Choi Sang-bum. Both originally from Korea, but now coaching in Japan.
Yeah, and even more interesting here in the Korean camp, we can see that it's the Indonesian coach that is alone on the chair today. Kim Ji-hyun is not here, and from what I heard, they're speaking English in the coaching, and I think there could be some things lost in translation there.
Yes, and the reason why Kim Ji-hyun isn't here is most of the Korean players are staying on the same hotel floor as us, and I saw them all with their suitcases ready to depart as we were coming down to the stadium. So they're already on their way to Sydney, Australia.
Yeah, because the best connection is direct flight from Jakarta to Sydney, but it's still 7.5 hours or something like that. Leaves at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I know the Danish coach is also scheduled for that flight, and definitely the coach of the men's doubles won't make it, and I'm not sure Sung Ji-hyun will make it either, or Sato.
No, they certainly won't. It's gone 6 o'clock now.
So. Even though the tournaments are close in terms of dates, it's not really close in terms of geographical distance. So they'll be at a huge disadvantage, these two players in Australia, where they have to play Indian opposition, both of them. Sato against PV Sindhu and Sung Ji-hyun against Saina Nehwal in the first round.
Gosh, those are a couple of tough draws, aren't they? Well, there's that clear, played with pace that you were talking about, down to that backhand corner of Sato.
Because then Sato can't really play back, or at least it would require something that we haven't seen, that she's moving her racket a bit faster, not moving the arm as much. She would be able to only block it for a drop shot, and that would allow Sung Ji-hyun to take over the initiative in the rally. Good follow-up.
Yeah, she earned that luck, didn't she?
Yeah. And, I mean, of course, this was perfect. It hit the net and fell over. But even if it hadn't, I mean, it would have been a pity, but I would have accepted a netted shot. But she got to send a signal to Sung that she's following up. She's going to be there. Once again.
Yeah.
Two, one.
Excellent. That was a little bit of an answer to what I've been asking for, because there was that quick racket movement, quick release of the steep smash.
Service over, 2-3.
It's good defense.
Service over, 4-2.
whole body language
Yeah.
difference between the two players is stark.
Yeah. But I don't understand the game right now of Sung Ji-hyun. She plays one clear, and she's totally taking that cross smash from her forehand side towards Sato's backhand side. That's totally out of her game. She hasn't used it for a long while. And even if it's not a winner, then nothing bad happens from Sato. You just have to, and you can move immediately because you have to go to the short backhand corner afterwards. No.
Service over. 3-5. Yes, please.
Yeah, her movement into that round the head position, you're right, Steen, you mentioned it earlier. It doesn't look that smooth.
No.
And I don't know whether that's because of perhaps both the ankle surgery and the knee surgery, but she doesn't look altogether comfortable getting out of that.
Doesn't seem like that, but
yeah.
Again, sometimes when we have left-handed players, our eyes deceives us a little bit. So if you can, actually one of the programs, the video programs on the internet, lets you mirror the picture, so you see Sayaka Sato as a right-handed player, and it's actually quite fun because then she looks exactly right-handed style. There's no, we tend to say that left-handed players have a certain style, a certain touch, but if you mirror them, they haven't. Whereas if you mirror Sung Ji-hyun here, she would look like a real lefty.
Yeah.
She's gonna attack. Yeah. She's gonna have a skin attack to the forehand side first to open that backhand corner up. I mean, of course she can play from the backhand, Sato. This is a Super Series final.
Well, that was a tired-looking mistake to me.
Service over. 6-4.
And I think actually can play a big role now that, if I'm correct, then her coach is speaking English, because I've tried coaching in a third language. That means coaching non-Danish players and non-English players in English. And that's really, really challenging because there's so many codes. When coaches talk to players, there's so many small codes and abbreviations used, and that's lost. And you have to, if you want to help the player, you have to try to get your idea from your head into the player's head, and that's really, really difficult when it's done in a third language.
It's a good rally. It's going wide.
Yeah. She has the physical advantage, Sayaka Sato, in my opinion. She looks much more fresh than Sung Ji-hyun.
Longest rally of this second game.
Play some.
Well, that was about halfway down the net. And my theory about physical fatigue and your theory about emotional fatigue after the Sudirman Cup victory for Korea, I think it's perhaps all taking its toll.
Yeah. And I just think that Kim Ji-hyun also means a lot for Sung when she's at the chair. She was coaching when Korea won the Uber Cup. And she's been coaching in Europe, and I know her. She's a very, very good coach. She's done an excellent job with some of the European women's singles players.
Kim Ji-hyun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, please. Please report.
But of course, it could also just be nervousness because she feels that she should win this
Service over.
Premier Super Series, her first outside of Korea, leading 12-1 in head-to-heads.
Yes.
You would be reasonably devastated if you lost.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's her 8th Super Series tournament final. I mean, she's going to be #2 on the world ranking, regardless of whether she wins this final or not. And she's going to be #1 on the Super Series standings, regardless of whether she wins this final or not. So she's, you know, she can give all of her concentration to this final.
6-8.
But I think your point about most of the finals she's played at Super Series level up until now, she's been the underdog. I think that's perhaps a huge factor because she is overwhelming favourite here.
Yeah.
Yes, that's landed in.
So right now she's playing that backhand and targeting it. She hasn't really gotten the real benefits from it yet. This was, of course, a one rally. But so far, SATO has covered it well. But at least it goes a little bit better than just playing some other tactics. It's making it a little bit more difficult for Sayaka Sato. Oh, she's got the luck there.
Yeah.
But
But again, I felt she created her own luck. I mean, as she came forward, look at her racket carriage, high, stretching out, taking it as early as she possibly could.
That's in.
Yeah.
10-7.
Deflected by the net court. That's a pity. That would have been a great placement there.
8-10.
Was that going towards the right hip?
Yeah.
Or body smash, or what was it?
Right hip body smash. Was body smash. I'm not sure where it would have hit. I think maybe to the left hit, which was, in my opinion, even better.
Ball. Nine, 10.
That's the opposite here. Very difficult to cover that one because she's sort of waiting with her forehand.
Play.
And then it comes to the right hip of Sayaka Sato because she plays with the left hand.
back level.
Ten all.
Oh, good net shot again. Force the error.
Good call as well.
Yeah.
She's been playing excellently at the net, Sayaka Sato here in the picture.
Yeah. And has the advantage, albeit just one solitary point. The advantage nonetheless here in the second game. Look at that again. It's very difficult to tell the sideline from that angle, isn't it?
And you're right about that at the net, Joe, that she's taking it as early as possible. Number of players could learn from that.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Oke, ya.
Included in the Japanese team for the World Championship as the very last player, Sayaka Sato. Originally only qualified 3 players, and Sato wasn't selected, but then some other players declined the entry, and Sato was asked to participate. Well played.
Yeah, it's good work, isn't it?
And that's the difficult thing for Sung now. That, I mean, the Japanese coaches, they've seen that the backhand side is being targeted, so they've discussed what are you going to do about it. And one of the good things is to just play downward shot.
Thank you.
So that Sung can't attack it anymore. No speed, not close to anything. Can be long into the court. That's actually a beneficial thing if it's a little bit long, just below the tape, so Sung is not able to play an attacking shot at her.
Yeah, look at the body language of Sato. Really fired up, urging herself on.
10.
And Sung Ji-hyun is in big trouble here.
14-10.
That's the way to do it. This time she got the real pressure on Sayaka Sato in the backhand side and made her play a backhand shot. There's a huge difference
14.
between when she plays around the head and this shot here. That leaves total initiative with Sung Ji-hyun.
Play.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well played. Well played.
Oh, that round the head shot there. Seemed to contort her back. Awful lot of pressure on her right leg there.
she's hanging in there, so...
She is.
13-14.
I could stress Sato a little bit when she's got these forehand shots in other areas of the court, that she wants to do something whenever she has the chance. That's well played, that's well played.
Yeah. Terrific follow-up. All stemmed, in my opinion, from the net shot,
15,
which was before this.
13.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a challenge here. I didn't see the line judge make a call at all.
No, it was very, very hesitant.
Well, he's now called it in. So Sato is challenging, but the line judge didn't actually make the call to start with. And it was out. Great challenge.
Correction, out. 16-13. That's right.
There's something going on in the Japanese camp. Park Ju-bong was out of his coaching chair a while ago and called on some of the players. I don't know what it is. I think maybe they're getting some ice packs and so on. I don't think it will be necessary.
You think she'll win in two?
I think she's gonna finish it in two. Oh. That's a good shot.
That's super.
We haven't seen it a long time.
Are the Japanese teammates still here then? They haven't gone to Australia?
Yeah, it might be the physio or something. Yes. I can see some Japanese T-shirts.
Yeah. Look how she's transferred her body weight as she played that shot.
Service over, 14-16.
It's really difficult when you've got to travel that long distance.
Play.
Whether to hurry yourself and get there or just relax and take it as it comes. Good shot.
Yeah.
Beautifully played.
Service over, 17-14.
You see the way the racket bent there as she leant on it in that lunge position.
Play.
Oh, that's nice.
Service over, 15,
in my opinion, she was showing very much frustration over that rally, Sayaka Sato, which, in my opinion, is not necessary at all. I mean, she's having a 17-15 lead in the second game. She's one game up. Things are going her way. That's a little bit of a sign that nerves might be a factor here towards the end of the game.
Yeah. But it also gives her opponents a little bit of encouragement.
Yes, I'm still in it.
Yeah.
That's what it says to Song Ji-hyun. You're still in it. And now we have a challenge that's probably going to be wasted.
Sayaka challenge is called out.
Perhaps an emotional challenge. Perhaps a challenge just to give herself a bit of a breathing space, but it was clearly out.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 16-17. Yes, please. Play.
It's gone long. Sung Ji-hyun is back level.
But look at her there. Look at the frustration. It's like she's lost the match.
Yeah.
She's only lost a point, and the score is even. 4 more points, and she's the champion.
Play.
Balance as she tried to play that drop shot. And 4 straight points for Sung Ji-hyun.
Wow.
Yeah, when you consider she was 10-14 down.
And 13-16, where I thought no need for the ice pack. Jinxed it. Making the mistakes now. It's Sato making the mistakes. She's not giving Sung a chance to make a mistake. She needs a little bit of luck now, the Japanese girl, if she's to win this in straight games.
Extraordinary. 7 of the last 8 points from 13-16. Now game point opportunities for Sung Ji-hyun. Done it on a run of 7 straight points. 14-17 now. Closes out the second game, 21-17. Extraordinary. What a brilliant comeback by Sung Ji-hyun. But I suspect, Steen, as we watch that final rally again, that your point about the expression of disappointment was a very positive effect on her opponent, on Sung Ji-hyun.
Yeah. I don't think Sung scored a point herself from there. She just let Sung Ji-hyun make the mistake, Sayaka Sato make the mistakes.
Yeah. 51 minutes, and it's 1 game all.
And I mean, I don't think she's coming back from this, Sayaka Sato. It would be an amazing achievement if she did. And right now, the Korean camp here, they must feel really, really good, because if Sato sort of cracked or crumbled under the pressure of being 17-15 up and 1 game up to win the match, then how is she going to win it now? What if she gets to 17-15 again and gets close? She's going to be nervous again.
Yeah.
And there's one thing, and I know it's premature, but I can tell you that Sayaka Sato has been thinking about it, and I can tell you all the other Japanese girls are thinking about it. It's premature for all the others here, but there are only 2 spots for the Japanese Olympic team in 2020.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of good players, and they all want to make those 2 spots.
Yeah.
Final game, love all. Play.
So 1 game all. Sung Ji-hyun coming from 10-14 down in that second game to win it 21-17. So we're going to be treated to this decider.
And one of the things that can happen is, of course, the opposite, that Sung also gets nervous.
Yes, or maybe thinks that the hard work has already been done and therefore just takes her foot off the pedal a little bit. So many variables.
1-all.
Good rally. Oh, that's a brilliant drop shot. My goodness me. Quality shots throughout the rally from both players.
Thank you. Yes, please. Service over. 2-1. Three, 1.
Well, this is good character, I think, from Sato.
Yeah.
Because the disappointment at losing that second game was all too obvious. And to start this deciding game in positive fashion is showing good character.
Service over. 2-4. With your shoes. What's for?
No, I was being told to disperse the perspiration on the court surface by scuffing it with their feet. Almost landed in.
Service over. 5-2.
Sung Ji-hyun hasn't made a challenge all match. Yeah, good smash.
Chuck.
Yeah, now that's what you were suggesting in the second game, when she is forced to play from around the head shot, just get it going in a downward direction. But that was a perfect drop shot.
Perfect drop shot, and I think Park is signaling that it's really good if she can get a little bit of deception on it. So if Sung bites on that deception, she'll be very late if she catches it at all. But I think Sung has, from the beginning of this third game, she's deferred from putting enough pressure on the backhand side. She's played it a couple of times and then said, oh yeah, maybe it's not working that well and so on. But that was what kept her in the game.
Yeah.
Or not losing it quickly. So that she was on 15-17.
Oh,
whoa.
Great disguise. The match clock ticks over the hour mark.
7.
But it's shot like that. I mean, look at this, the reverse slice. If she can mix that up with the clear to the backhand side, then Sayaka Sato, she's in real big problems. Great shot.
Well, that shot, I think, has confirmed that there is no drift sideways.
No drift.
8-3.
And Sung is hoping that it suddenly is back. The side drift taking it out. Great effort. I must say, she's done far better than I thought she would, Sayaka Sato, here in the third game.
Oh yes, that's nice.
And we saw her come back strong yesterday. She was down one game and 6-11
Service over.
against Jindapan.
4-8.
Good rally.
Important rally too. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at Sato. That hurt physically.
5-8.
Yeah, she's very expressive, isn't she?
Yeah. But nothing wrong with that, as long as it doesn't affect her. And she's totally ready and alert for the next rally.
Play.
That's a difficult thing to sort of get your emotions out without letting them affect the things coming next.
Yeah. Cool challenge here. This is the first challenge of the match from Sung Ji-hyun.
Challenge is called out.
It's out. Maybe just catches the line. Oh, it's
No,
out.
it's out. Well, we'll wait for Hawkeye. Hawkeye's on the giant screen, but we're not seeing it.
Yeah, Hawkeye's stuck on the giant screen.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
That was a challenge because she needed it and not because she really believed that it
Service over. 9-5.
was in. There's some signs in the body language that
Service over.
Sato is beginning to have the same emotions as in the
9.
later part of the second game.
Play.
Indecision costing her dear.
Service over. 10-6.
Good shot.
You like that body smash, don't you?
Yeah.
Service over. 7-10.
Body or to the backhand side. When the smashes are to the forehand side of Sato, it should only be as to disguise the body smashes and the backhand side smashes.
Oof, challenge.
Service over.
She wanted to
11-7.
challenge, but I think she remembered that she only had one left.
Well, I thought that was definitely in.
Yeah.
Without any shadow of a doubt. It'd be nice to see it again and we could judge it. No, difficult to tell from that angle. But if I had to make a call, I'd call it in.
They've got themselves a little ice bag. The Japanese
20
team.
seconds. 20 seconds.
So will a 4-point advantage be enough as far as Sayaka Sato is concerned?
Yes, play. Time over.
Remember, she had that 4-point advantage in the second game, having already won the first and couldn't convert.
Eleven, 7. Play.
Oh, that's a shocking serve.
There's a change. Have you noticed any of those serves early on in the match?
Not particularly, no.
No.
I do remember one from Sato that bounced off the net and landed well in.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Service over. 12-8. Play.
That's terrific. Absolutely brilliant. Down. No, not yet out. Look at this angle. That's terrific. Played with disguise as well.
Thank you, Mopper.
Yeah, well, the court attendant has been asked to return because still some perspiration.
Thank you.
Sato's side of the court.
Service
The
over.
delay.
9-12. Play.
That, in my book, goes down as a missed opportunity from Sung
Service over.
Ji-hyun.
13-9.
She read it correctly. She hasn't had the lead yet in this match. Always been behind or level.
Well, desperately trying to take it early again at the net, Sato. And all credit to her for trying to do so, but I wonder if that error on the net shot might be extremely costly.
Play.
Yes, good work from Sayaka Sato. Do you remember that in the second game?
14-10.
Same scoreline as game number 2. Oh, she finds the line.
Great smash. She's about to open up a big enough cushion to complete this fantastic effort. Wow. Wow.
Gosh, how did she get away with that? That was a woeful serve.
16-10.
It's in.
Oh.
Hey, welcome to challenge. Still got one left.
10.
Well, it's too late now.
Yeah.
She must know that was in. practice wide.
Wow.
Well, it's been a monumental effort from Sato.
11-17.
When you can think of all the injury problems that she's had to come back through the international challenger events, the Grand Prix events, the Grand Prix Gold events. And she's only 4 points away from her first ever Super Series title. Take that 3 points away.
Service over, 18-11.
Well, Sato's been more proactive of the two today.
Much more, much more. It's a fantastic effort to come back here. I don't think she's going to let it slip away now. I said that in the second game as well, but I felt that 18 with a big cushion, that's the that's the important thing. Now she's speedy, and if she should lose 1 or 2 points, she's still got a very healthy lead.
Yeah.
So soon she let it slip away at 13-10 or something like that. She should have hung in there, and she couldn't do it. She couldn't do it, and
11.
that's all credit to Sato.
2 tantalizing points from the title.
Service over, 12-19.
Good judgment.
Thirteen, 19.
Always handed in.
Wow.
What was the reaction up down in the All England against Carolina Marin?
19-11.
19-11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think she's starting to feel the nerves again, Sato, but it's a tough task for Sung to get it together. Still 5 points adrift.
Oh,
Shot.
super. On the verge of victory. Sayaka Sato. 6 match point opportunities.
Service over, 20, match point 14.
It's gone long. And 7 years after she was beaten in the final here at the Indonesian Open, emotion overcomes Sayaka Sato. All the injury woes, the fight back from injury after injury. And it's all come good here in Jakarta. She takes her first ever Super Series title in only her second final.
Match won by
for Japan,
Sayaka Sato, 21-13,
well,
17-21, 21-14.
Been 36 years in the waiting to have a champion of the women's singles here at the Indonesian Open. What a way to win the title. Unseeded. She has battled through round after round. They've beaten 3 seeded players now to win the title, and a very deserved champion. 21-13, 17-21, 21-14 in the deciding game.